was trying to change so much about me that eventually there was no me left in me. Hi, my name is Yulia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I would love to share with you what served me when I was trying to cultivate self-kindness, what mindset shifts I did introduce into my life, and which one of them actually made a difference. You are wonderful and very important human being. You are worthy and you are enough. But you cannot expect that other people will be kind to you if you are not kind to yourself. And you cannot expect that other people will love you if you don't love yourself either. I know that I'm being kind to myself no matter what's happening in my life when I'm putting myself first. When I'm taking care of myself and especially taking care of my mental health, when I'm allowing myself to take breaks, to enjoy myself and enjoy my life. In my past, I used to be so much more worried about what other people think of me versus what I think about myself first. Most of my goals were external goals. They were there to satisfy other people because I did care a lot of what other people will think of me, of how I look in the eyes of the society, in the eyes of my family, my friends, whether I'm gonna be judged, approved, accepted. I was changing myself to fit in instead of changing my world and my surrounding to fit me by simply being myself. I was looking for that someone to be important for instead of being important for myself first. And I was looking for someone to meet my needs instead of being that very person who meets my own needs first. And after all, when I was asking myself whether I like myself, I was so confident that yes, I did like myself. I loved myself while heading to the gym to work on my perfect body, researching different diets and different approaches to food, to become skinnier, to change my body type, to be loved by other people. I was trying to change so much about me that eventually there was no me left in me. It took me a while to finally settle with the thought that I am not born here to please other people, to look for validation from other people, to feel worthy because of other people. I am already worthy. We are all worthy regardless. We are worthy of anything that we want to be and of anything that we want to have. For the longest time, I was trying to adapt the social expectations set by the same people as me who have their own insecurities, have their own struggles, and who essentially are looking for the same source of validation from other people, instead of living the life that I wanted to live and listening to my intuition and allowing myself to be my true self, to look how I want to look, to wear what I want to wear, to eat and exercise how I want and how much I want. It is very hard to just suddenly drop all the social expectations and the pressure that we live in just because someone told you that you are worthy. And I completely understand. It is a long journey. It doesn't happen overnight. For me, it was a journey of constantly working on myself, on working on my mental and emotional health, the journey to identifying things that truly serve me at the best and fulfill my life, make me more positive and happier, and letting go of everything that doesn't serve me. There were three biggest mind shifts that gave me a great kickstart on how to be kinder to myself. The first mindset shift that did help me a lot was giving myself the permission to feel good. Because we all deserve it. We deserve to feel good. We deserve to enjoy this life. Otherwise, what's the point in living this life? What is the point in suffering through this life, through the work that you don't want to go to, through the people that you don't want to be around? I had to identify what parts of my life didn't serve me and what parts of my life were there to satisfy other people. Like, I always felt pressure to participate in social gatherings with my friends when essentially I just wanted to stay home. I wanted to read, I wanted to watch a TV show or a movie, or I just wanted to be alone. I wanted to be by myself. I wanted to do yoga or meditate or whatever. But there was still that fear that if I didn't participate, I would be excluded. And I did go, but I did not enjoy this time that I was spending with those people. Eventually, I decided to be kinder to myself, and I decided to let myself do things that make me feel happier. And I stopped. I limited the time that I was going to social gatherings, and for a while I even stopped doing that. And what happened was people started texting me a little less, but at the same time, I felt so much more fulfilled. I felt so much more happy. I started having so much more free time to do things that serve me. I've read so many books. I've spent time with myself. I worked on my mental health. I worked on my emotional health. I benefited so much out of it. And I realized that that fear was so irrational, and I was feared to be excluded just because that's what society told me. Society told me that if I'm excluded, it's a bad thing. But as my experience showed me, I was excluded, but I didn't care. I was happy about it. So it's not me that was caring, and it is the society that made me care. The second mindset shift that changed my perception of my life is forgiving myself. I know, it sounds banal. Everyone says, forgive yourself, whatever happened, happened. But this is actually so powerful. This is so true. Forgiving yourself is acknowledging the fact that it's not about how many mistakes you made, it's about moving forward with a better mindset. I am only a human and I'll do better next time. Everyone makes mistakes, it's a part of life. It's a part of who we are. It's a part of our growth. I accept what happened and then I let it go. I focus on how I can do better next time. And the third mindset shift that did help me a lot is trying to make the voice in my head kind to me. You should understand that you are your main support system. You are that main person who will always be there for you. You are the main person who you have in your life. You are the person whom you should start working on a relationship with first and foremost. I used to be so hard on myself for anything I've done wrong. I used to exhaust myself mentally, emotionally, keep thinking about my mistakes. But finally, I realized that I was just simply living in the place of past, in the place that doesn't exist anymore. Whatever happened in the past should stay in the past. Life can be quite hard anyway. Why to make it even harder for ourselves? It's the same way as like when your closest friend or your family member feels that they have made a mistake and they feel miserable, they feel down, they feel unhappy. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to make them feel even more miserable? Are you trying to punish them for the mistake they've made? No, you are trying to comfort them, you are trying to understand them, you are trying to support them. So all the same things you should apply to yourself as well. You should be understanding, you should be forgiving, you should be supporting, because you are your main best friend and you are your main support, and you are that very person who will always show up for yourself. So this is how I started learning to be kinder to myself. Baby steps, and these baby steps actually helped me a lot, and I really hope that if you try 1, 2, or 3 of them, they will help you as well. And yes, that being said, I really hope that you have a positive day, a positive week, and a positive life, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.